Edited by Alduck.
Lexi, run! Oh my days.
That would be a cool cinematic.
You know what? That's actually a shout, you know.
What the f***? Whoa, now that was a saucy montage, wasn't it? But anyways, this video was made for the NorCal recruitment challenge, and they've actually provided me with a list of some interesting questions over here. All jokes aside, you don't have to stay for this bit if you don't want to. It's just a load of me waffling about myself, which a lot of you probably don't give a fuck about. But anyways, I'm gonna just get straight into it. So the first question was to describe my age, background and hobbies and whatnot. So my name's Alduck, but my actual name's Alex. I'm 18 years old. I just turned 18 last month in May. Best month of my life, by the way. And I live in London. I'm about to move out of London next year, starting September 2021, to go to university to study VFX and animation. My main hobby at the moment is visual effects and video editing. I mean, there's quite a lot about me which I've never really spoken about on my channel. I've always been very creative, and my main hobby used to be taking photographs. And I know this may sound weird, but I used to take a lot of photographs of a very particular thing, which was insects. I took hundreds of these photographs. I still do when I come across an insect. Like, I just love detail and the color and everything about them, and not a lot of people actually have that sort of interest, so I do enjoy setting myself apart from other people. Another one of my hobbies sort of branches out from this, which is drawing insects as well, and drawing stuff in general. I've been doing it for years, and I think that's really what my VFX has been inspired from. VFX is actually pretty recent, but I already know that's what I want to do. But yeah, that's pretty much everything about me. Oh, by the way, I'm also so sorry about this video, lads. I just realized that it's really dark and I'm not really recording this at the optimal time of day, but you know. So the second question they asked me is, what does family mean to me? I mean, there are two definitions of family, right? So there's a biological family, which is the people who share identical DNA to you, and you know, they're the closest to you, so your mum, your dad, your brothers. But the other meaning of family, which I think is equally as important, is the metaphorical meaning of family. The metaphorical meaning of family, which is like, not the people, they don't share DNA with you, they're just people that you really can trust in life. My idea of family is probably the biggest person in my life right now, which is Lexi, who's pretty much helped me through everything, literally everything, and I wouldn't really be where I am without her now. She is family, and obviously I've got my extremely close friends within the community that I also identify as family, you know, like Capsius, Graylers, whatnot, all of them lot that I edit all the time with them, and I've pretty much got to know them better than anyone else out of my real life friends as well. That's pretty mad to think about that. But yeah, that's what family means to me. Okay, so the next question is, what makes you an influencer? This is actually quite a tricky one because there are a lot of aspects to this. I'd say the biggest thing that makes me an influencer is expressing things that other people don't express in their videos. A lot of editors sort of come up to me and be like, oh Alduck, your ideas are really good, if only your execution was that good. And to be quite frank, I completely agree with it. I really want my execution to be there, but my main focus in my videos is the ideas, because constantly, all that's going through my mind is new ideas. And it's not, I'm not saying I think of Fortnite 24/7. Like, it could be little things, you know, going outside and seeing something like, wow. And then I go to my PC, I start editing Fortnite, and that's pretty much the only way I can sort of get this idea out of my head to sort of throw that in a video. And that's where you get all this funky shit inside my videos, which one of the videos I had someone gliding through a sky upwards, like going into heaven and melting on the way. Like, who else thinks of that? And I think a lot of people, at least I hope a lot of people, get inspired by that and sort of want to not copy it, but take a lot of inspiration from it and decide to come up with their own sort of stuff and express themselves in the same way that I express myself. You know, someone comes up in my DMs and like, Alduck, I've been so inspired by your video. They make a video which isn't the same, but they've adapted to whatever their ideas are, just make something absolutely mind-blowing out of it. But yeah, I think that's what makes me an influencer, not being afraid to sort of spread my wings a bit. It's not moist to do that. People sort of think, what sort of man expresses his feelings through a bloody Fortnite video? Like, a fucking Fortnite video, come on. But it's not like that. It's really not. Alright, the second to last question is, what motivates you to achieve your dreams? So this is quite an easy question to answer. My main motivation is looking back at my old videos. I took that step forward when I switched to After Effects, I guess, around about that time. I look back at that and I think, these ideas were so good, they're the same as they are now, but the execution obviously wasn't there. And look at it now, it still isn't there, but it's improved so much, and that improvement is what leaps me forward with my motivation. I guess another big part of my motivation comes from my friends that also edit, and Lexi as well. I'm telling you, I show them every little change I make in my edit. Like if I add a new cinematic, I'm just like, oh, I've done so much work, and then I've just done one bloody cinematic and I just screen share it and they hype me up and I get so bloody gassed. And honestly, they're the greatest people. They are the greatest people. But that is my main motivation. Alright, the last question is, why do you want to join NorCal? This is quite an easy question to answer. The people that are in NorCal are just amazing. All of the people that I have mutual friendships with, like 12th Hour, Shill, Shiv, Milliam, Shooter Time as well, I really look up to them. I always have looked up to them, and they are the people that got me motivated enough to start editing. To be in the same team is just amazing. That will just give me the chance to get to know them better, as well as other people in the team that share the same interests as I do, you know? Not only do I want to join because of those people though, it's also partly because the team itself is just amazing. They post some of the craziest montages I've ever seen. That 100k montage, that 200k montage, made my jaw drop down below the floor. No one in the team that I've spoken to have any negative aspects to them, and I just really want to be a part of that because positivity is my thing. That's why I want to join NorCal. Yeah, I'm sorry for the waffle. I honestly do feel happy about being able to talk about all of that, and I guess the recruitment challenge has given me a chance to do that. And yeah, but anyways, yeah, take care all of you, and I hope you all enjoyed the video.